think everything we do at the core is about creating, building, innovation, advancement, progress with an entrepreneurial spirit. It's about creation, not destruction. It's about progress, moving forward and making the world better. And it's not being afraid to take a risk and therefore possibly failing. So that entrepreneurial spirit really drives us. Family's been involved in the building business for 130 years now, and still in construction, infrastructure, real estate, as well as capital markets, sports and media, entertainment, and also technology. So, yeah, I'm a pretty lucky guy, involved in a lot of things now, and but at the core, I'm still that guy that loves construction and is a builder at heart. I guess you could say it became part of my DNA. By culture, I mean the values, the principles, that the enterprise not only recites, but actually lives. And so whether you're building a road or inventing a new piece of technology, it's all about how you approach it, for what purpose, why are we doing this, and in getting the people involved, understanding the higher purpose of the endeavor. Yeah, the culture for me is so important, and it's what really gets you through the difficult times, quite frankly, holds the enterprise together.
McCourt Global's culture is entrepreneurial. It is an environment that really encourages and supports bold ideas. It's a culture where passionate individuals come together and work on problems across our diverse set of businesses. It is a culture where people collaborate together to find solutions.
My family has been part of the American project for 5 generations. And in our case, we've helped physically build America. And we've benefited mightily from the American project. And over the last decade or so, I've become increasingly concerned about the sustainability of the American project. And what I mean by that is the sustainability, quite frankly, of democracy, and even capitalism for that matter, both of which are based on one very important and simple concept, and that's trust. And we're seeing trust erode rapidly in this country right now, and really came to the conclusion that how technology is being used is a big part of the problem. And by technology, I'm talking about the extraction and exploitation of people's data and social media, which is really creating huge problems for democracy. What Project Liberty is a 3-track project: movement track, a governance track, and a tech track. So it has a very important tech component to it, but it's not a tech project. If we think just solving the tech is going to solve society's problems right now, I think a societal problem needs to be solved by society. We
started talking about challenges with social media, and I mentioned that I'd been developing a concept for a protocol called DSNP, Decentralized Social Networking Protocol. He asked me to put together a more concrete proposal for how that could work, and we developed that, and then an event that he had, we were on Liberty Island, he greenlit the project, and that was kind of the inception of Project Liberty.
It comes forward with a very specific tech solution, this idea of a decentralized social networking protocol, and its goal is to transform the way the internet works, return ownership and control of data to the individuals who are creating it, giving individuals agency over their data.
I really want to be a part of this movement to change technology and use technology to do good, not to do harm, and to prepare ourselves for a democracy that will be much more open, where there will be more more diversity, and an economy which will be more equitable. And we believe, I do believe, this will come from a tech that will be totally re-engineered, totally revamped to do more good.
And now as we look forward with Project Liberty, likely one of our most transformative projects, we're building again on the infrastructure and building the digital architecture of the internet and Web3. And so the idea of being builders is definitely embedded in all of our projects, but I think each of our team members feels that idea as well.
This is about people, really people demanding a better way. This can't be about one guy or one family or one company up against a bunch of giants, or a few Goliaths, let's call it. It's I think the wrong way of thinking about this. It's not about creating a new Goliath to topple an existing Goliath.
We started and finished in 2019 as a space to convene social impact organizations from different disciplines, coming from academia, from sports, from arts, from social innovation. And we set out a table to say, let's explore together what can we collectively achieve to advance change and bring and contribute to the world if we can tackle something collectively. We have one event every year that we call Unfinished Live that is like the manifestation, and if you bring this into one moment in time and space, that this comes to life. And this is Unfinished Live in New York every year in September at the week of General Assembly of United Nations at the Shed.
And I think that the Unfinished Network has really been outstanding in the way that we have worked together to actually craft a through line that sets a high bar, that has elements of what we all are doing individually in our organizations to actually breathe life into democracy, and the only democracy that is going to be worth being proud of, standing on the world stage with, saying that we have really done something, is a multiracial democracy.
So with Project Liberty, it's a big project. It's a big idea. Georgetown has graciously agreed to be part of a new institute we've launched, which is an institute that's focused on Web3 governance.
The McCourt Institute and Project Liberty is very focused on equity and on developing a broader set of people and institutions who are at the table and whose voices are heard. And central to the McCourt School is our aspiration to become the most inclusive public policy school in the country. And I think that is also really woven through the McCourt Institute and Project Liberty and Unfinished, is this idea of bringing more voices to the table.
We're dedicated and committed to trying to find the right answers to how technology can enable us to realize that much more, but that much more in service of a just, equitable, inclusive society. Project Liberty is a fantastic initiative for us to be a part of, leveraging our strengths and all the work that Project Liberty is doing.
Well, my vision for McCourt Global's future is to have it be doing things that I can only imagine today. Maintain its DNA as a builder and maintain its entrepreneurial spirit.
I appreciate working with Frank, the speed with which things happen. We often can meet forever about an idea in the groups that I work with without beginning to move. I see that Frank and the team move quickly, they have a can-do attitude, and they also have very high standards in terms of quality.
He's a relentless optimist. So where many of us see problems, he's seeing opportunities to get engaged and bring innovation forward. He's a natural leader.
As long as we maintain that culture, live it, it's really about it's about the people and every one of them. Everyone needs to be a culture carrier. Protect it, nurture it, grow the culture, build it and strengthen it. And with a strong culture, and then the skills that we have and the resources we have as an enterprise, we can choose to do many, many things. But as I say, I hope at the core we maintain our real historic DNA as builders, and that we never lose the entrepreneurial spirit.